Tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Tell me that I can.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much guys for always coming back. And if you are new here, you are highly welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for subscribing. So today we are going to continue to talk about how to write a good research proposal. So guys, stay tuned. In the previous video, we already talked about the title of the research proposal. That is, your title should not be too long. Your title should not be more than 12 words. Also, we already talked about the abstract. In the abstract, you give a summary of your research proposal. In the background of the study, you tell the readers how the problem you are trying to solve has been evolving with time. Thus, the background sets the context for your research proposal, which is very important. In the statement of the problem, you start by explaining why your topic is important and what might happen if that study is not carried out. And your research questions should be directly related to your objectives. As earlier mentioned in the previous video, we have the null hypothesis as well as the alternative hypothesis. So if you're dealing with a quantitative research, make sure that you state your null hypothesis first before the alternative hypothesis. The significance of the study. When you are writing the significance of the study, have this in mind. What contribution can you bring to the educational sector or to the society at large? So guys, if you want to know more about how to write the title, the objective, the research question, statement of the problem, literature, background, then you need to look at the other videos. Because in today's video, we are going to focus on the research method. So guys, stay tuned. Research methods. This section is very important guys. How are you going to answer your research questions? Are you going to use a qualitative methodology? Are you going to use quantitative, or are you going to use a mixed methods? So you need to think about this depending on your research questions. That's your research questions determine the type of methodology that you are going to use. So after choosing a method, you need to explain why you have chosen that method. What are your reasons for choosing the mixed method? What are your reasons for choosing qualitative? What are your reasons for choosing quantitative? Yeah guys, you need to give all of these reasons why you choose the particular method. This will help your readers to understand your study. The next section is the research design guys. This is very important because you need to tell the readers how you are going to approach your research questions. If you are choosing or if you are using the survey research design, then you need to explain the survey research design and then you tell the readers why you choose this survey research design. So the research design depends on your research questions. So you need to choose the most appropriate research design depending on your research questions. Thus, by the area of the study, it means the area where the research will be carried out. So this is very important, especially when you are applying for a scholarship to study abroad, because a lot of professors will not be familiar with your area of study. So it is important for you to explain briefly the area in which your study will be carried out. The next section is the population of the study. In this section, you think about who is in a better position to answer your research questions. Is it teachers? Is it students? Or even parents? So by answering this question, you will be stating your population of the study. So the next section is the sample of the study. We all know that in scientific research or in scientific writing, it's very difficult to study all the members of a given population. So it's always advisable to draw a sample. So here you need to choose the appropriate sampling technique in order to draw your sample. Most often students use the simple random sampling technique, but there are other sampling techniques depending on your topic. So if you want to know more about different types of sampling techniques, then just write in the comment section below so that I can do another video just for you. The next section is instrument for data collection. This is very important, guys. You can use a questionnaire, interview guide, focus group discussion, observation, so it depends on your research questions and your objective. Whichever method or which one you choose, then you need to explain why you choose to use it. If you choose to use a questionnaire, you need to explain why you choose a questionnaire, and if you choose an interview guide, you need to explain why you choose an interview guide. If you also want to know more about instruments for data collection, then just write in the comment section below so that I can do another video just for you. The next section is validity of the instrument. Yeah guys, this is very important. You need to make sure that your instrument is valid, and you can do this by giving it to a professional in your field so that they can look into it and give you feedback. This feedback will then help you to improve your instrument. The next section is reliability of the instrument. You need to make sure that your instrument measures what it was supposed to measure consistently. This is very important in research, guys, and especially when you're dealing with quantitative research. So to do this, you need to first of all carry out a pilot study. Thus, you carried out a pilot study using some members of the population, but who are not included in your sample population. I hope you understand. Yeah, you need to carry out the pilot study. So guys, after collecting the data, you can then use a Cromba alpha to calculate the reliability of the instrument. The next section is administration of the instrument. How will your questionnaire get to the sample population? Will you take it to them, or will you employ research assistants? Will it be an online survey? So you need to think of all of these when you are writing your research proposal. It is very important. Another important section is method of data analysis. Here guys, this is very important. After collecting your data, what are you going to do with it? How are you going to analyze your data? So you need to choose the most appropriate statistical tool. Most of the students give their data to a data analyst without even knowing which method is best suitable for their research, which is very bad, guys. Yeah, we are not saying that everybody should be a data analyst, but if you're giving your data to a data analyst, you should be able to tell them that I need this, I need you to do an ANOVA, I need you to run a t-test on this. It is very important, because when the data analysts realize that you don't even know what you're doing, that you don't even know if which method or which statistical tool is suitable for your research, he or she can give you anything and you will not even understand. So it's very important, guys, that you choose the most appropriate statistical tool. Don't go and give your data to a data analyst without explaining to them what they should do. So if you need to know more about statistical tools, then just write in the comment section below so that we can do another video. Are you going to do a thematic analysis? If it's a qualitative research, maybe thematic analysis will be a good method to analyze your data. Are you going to use ANOVA? Are you going to use t-test? Is it going to be a correlation? So the statistical method you're going to use depends on your research questions, guys. You need to be aware of this, and you need to make sure that you choose the appropriate statistical tool, guys. This is very important. The next section is timeline. That is depends on the number of years you're going to study. For example, if your study is 3 years, you can decide that in the first year you're going to start by reading literature, and in the second year you start writing chapter 1, 2, and 3, and in the last year you do data collection and analysis. So the next section is references, guys. Try as much as possible to reference all the articles, all the books that you have cited. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. See you in the next video.